However, one incident in particular was to play a sorry part in the story of that era. 1932, and American soldiers fighting former American soldiers in a bloody confrontation in the center of Washington, D.C. The story of a great American general defying orders and of a White House cover-up has now come to light only decades after the bloodletting stopped. The general, Douglas MacArthur. It was in the depths of the Great Depression, and thousands of heroes of the First World War were in desperate straits, many pawning their medals to feed their families. Congress had promised them a bonus payable in 1945. At staging areas around the country, they assembled for a march on Washington to demand their bonus money now, when their need was crucial, and not long years in the future. In Cleveland, they blocked railroad tracks and won free rides onward toward the Capitol. President Herbert Hoover had insisted the country could not afford cash payments in the midst of its worst economic crisis. And his administration said the Veterans March was inspired primarily by communists, enemies of the American system. The veterans arrived in the Capitol on foot, in dusty old trucks and dilapidated cars, 25,000 of them in the hot summer of 1932. Some camped on Anacostia Flats, some in empty government buildings. President Hoover ordered them removed from the building, but archives would show he forbade any forcible evacuation from open-air encampments. Even so, the troops attacked with guns and tanks and tear gas. Decades later, Professor Donald Lizio would uncover government documents establishing that General MacArthur knowingly flouted Hoover's commands. Why was MacArthur's role kept secret? Historians speculate that Hoover, who was running for re-election, did not want the voters to know he could not control his own general. When the fighting was over, when the veterans' tent city was in flames, a new dimension was added to the horror of it all. A baby had been killed in the assault, the child of a veteran, and so too had a veteran.